Ayala responded with authority, winning the final 5 games to get her first professional victory on home soil. Ayala will next face the winner between the all-Japanese battle between world number 140 Himeno Sakatsume and world number 204 Nao Hibino. The time of Ayala's next match has yet to be determined.
And playing in this historic tournament is a dream come true for Alex, who's always wanted to see action here at home. She also calls it a full circle moment, not just for her career, but for Philippine tennis as a whole. Ayala added that the tournament holds deeper meaning as she gets to play with her loved ones watching from the stands.
I think it really holds a special place in my heart. It's my first ever professional match at home, and I was able to spend it around family and around supporters and surrounded with love. It's so heartwarming, and it's nice to see that people are really having fun. And I think this is, like I said in many occasions, I think this is a great platform for tennis to grow in the Philippines. It's a great platform for people to connect with the sport and really just genuinely enjoy and learn more. Yeah.
We have more on the Philippine Open later on the show. For now, let's go to the Australian Open as women's top seed Aryna Sabalenka stays dominant heading into the semifinals. Sabalenka claimed her spot in the Final Four after dismantling 18-year-old American Eva Jovic 6-3, 6-love. The world number 1 took control early, holding firm in a competitive first set before dominating the second. Sabalenka saved all 5 break points she faced and fired 7 aces to close the match in style. Sabalenka is chasing her 3rd Australian Open title in 4 years.
Yeah, super happy to get the win. She's young, great player. Super happy to get this win in straight sets. Happy with the level I played today. Yeah, amazing player. Yeah, for sure. Like everyone, sometimes I just think that it's unbelievable what I was able to achieve, and I think what's really helping me to be there all the time is the focus that I'm having, and yeah, focusing on the right things definitely helps a lot with the consistency.
Sabalenka will face Elina Svitolina in the semis. Svitolina advanced after stunning 3rd seed Coco Gauff 6-1, 6-2. The Ukrainian star needed just 59 minutes to dispatch Gauff, capitalizing on the American serve to secure a clean set 1 victory. The momentum carried into the second set, where Svitolina raced to a 3-love lead and never looked back. The victory sends the Ukrainian into her first ever Australian Open semifinal and back into the top 10 of the WTA rankings.
Yeah, I'm very, very pleased with the tournament so far, and of course, always been my dream to come back after maternity leave. It was my dream to come back in top 10. Always been my goal. Yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't happen last year. You know, I stopped after September, and then, you know, when we were training and the off season, I told my coach I want to come back in top 10 still. So this was my goal for this year.
Over to the men's side, world number 1 Carlos Alcaraz remains perfect on his way to his first semi-final in Melbourne. Alcaraz claimed another sweep, this time at the expense of the hometown kid, Alex de Minaur, 7-6, 6-2, and 6-1. The Spaniard had to overcome a tough stand by his Australian opponent in the first set, but went on to dominate the rest of the way. Alcaraz has yet to drop a set all tournament long.
Yeah, I'm just really happy with the way that I'm just playing every match. I think since the first round until now, I think my level I was increasing my level every match, which I'm just really happy about it. I was talking with my team that be patient, because I really want all the things right now.
Alcaraz is in for a blockbuster semis matchup against Alexander Zverev. That's after the 3rd-seeded German outlasted American youngster Lerner Tien in 4 sets. 6-3, 6-7, 6-1, and 7-6. Zverev set the tone early, taking the opening set with authority, but Tien showed grit by stealing the second set in a tiebreak. The world number 6 responded in style, dominating the third and dropping just one game to regain control. Tien pushed hard in the fourth, forcing another tiebreak. But Zverev's serve proved the difference, firing 24 aces and winning the vast majority of his first serve points to close it out.
Lerner from the baseline was playing unbelievable. I don't think I've played anyone who plays that well from the baseline for a very, very long time, you know. So it's, I don't know what Michael Chang has done with him in the off season, but the way he's playing, it's incredible. Without my 20 aces or something like that, I probably would have not won today. So obviously very happy with my serve. But yeah, just generally happy to be back in the semis.
Whew, Alcaraz and Zverev, what a matchup. That's really exciting. I'm looking forward to that. You're probably wondering what's happened to all our NBA recap. Well, that's coming up. Updates on some marquee matchups next here on Play by Play. Stay tuned to One News. And we're back. Thank you for joining us here on Play by Play on One News. The first round of the Philippine Women's Open continues today.
But matchups had to be moved later than scheduled due to heavy rains. Mobile journalist Evan Tarinque is at the Rizal Memorial Tennis Center in Manila for the latest. Evan, kamusta ang mga laro dyan?
Deska, Andre, mas pinainit nga ang ikalawang araw ng WTA 125 Philippine Women's Open dito nga sa Rizal Memorial Complex. Kahit na nga inulan ang mga laro ngayong araw, no? Ulan kasi yung sumalubong sa mga manlalaro at mga spectators sa day 2 ng tournament. Dahil nga dito nausog ang lahat ng schedule ng mga laro na halos inabot ng 4 na oras. Binuksan naman ng number 1 seed na si Tatiana Maria ng Germany ang laban ngayong araw kontra kay Leo Jean-Jean ng France para sa ikalawang araw ng main draw. Sa kulang-kulang 2.5 hours na paluan ng dalawang players, nakuha ni Maria ang panalo sa score na 7-6 6-4. Na-upset naman ang Chinese na si Yejing Ma, ang 8 seed na si Daria Semintia, 6-1, 7-6. Yung 24-year-old naman na si Maria Takaneva dominated Japanese player Sara Saito, 6-2, 6-2. Mamayang gabi naman magtatapat ang 21-year-old na Argentinian at number 4 seed na si Solana Sierra at Joanna Garland ng Taiwan. Lumalaban din ang Pinay tennister at reigning UAAP Women's Tennis MVP na si Kay Emana kontra sa 22-year-old na si Tatiana Prozova. Maganda naman yung pinakita sa simula ni Emana pero unfortunately, natalo siya sa score na 6-1, 6-0. Pero after na, nung nakausap natin si Kay, for her, it is a good experience competing against international talents. No? At talagang marami siyang learnings at na makukuha at madadala nga sa darating na UAAP season. Kasabay niyan, dahil nga naantala yung mga schedule ngayong araw, pati yung doubles category, na-move din yung schedule. No? Magtatapat ang tandem ni Elizabeth Abarquez at Ruby Baulete kontra sa malakas na katambal na sina Hiroko Kawata ng Japan at Q Yingji ng China para sa pwesto for the round of 8. Samantala, haharap din ang tambalang Steffi Aludo at Daniel Made sa Japanese duo na sina Mana Ayukawa at Kanaka Morisaki sa round of 16. Sa mga oras na ito, Cheska Andre, naglalaban na ang dalawang Japanese, si Sakatsume at si Nao Hibino for the round of 32. And sa kanilang dalawa, kung sino ang magwawagi, siya yung makakatapat ni Alex Ayala tomorrow at 6 p.m. Cheska Andre.
Thank you. That was mobile journalist Evan Tarinque reporting live from the Rizal Memorial Tennis Center in Manila. Let's go to the PVL now as the Zeus Coffee Thunderbells and the Farm Fresh Foxies finalize their signings ahead of the 2026 All-Filipino Conference. Zeus Coffee has acquired former Farm Fresh veteran Rachel Dakis. The move came as a shock given the PVL's stricter rules on transfers between sister teams. PVL Commissioner Sherwin Malonzo was quick to clarify that Dakis entered the offseason as a full free agent. Rad's transfer sets up a reunion with her close friend, Jovelyn Gonzaga. The Thunderbells also got Ces Robles, Ren Penafiel, Karen Verdeflor, and Chi Saet. As for Farm Fresh, it has 6 new players, headlined by Aragalang and Maylene Paad. Joining them are Aimee Hernandez, Remy Palma, Royce Tubino, and Bia General.
From the PVL, let's head over to the NBA. Luka Doncic with a masterclass to lead the Los Angeles Lakers past the Chicago Bulls. The Slovenian superstar tallied a monster double-double, 46 points, 12 assists in the Lake Show's 129-118 victory in Windy City. Luka's offensive onslaught featured 8 three-pointers and a 60% shooting clip from the field. Doncic joins the late great Kobe Bryant as the only players in Lakers history to record 45-plus points, 10-plus assists, and 5-plus three-pointers in a single game. Coincidentally, it happened as the sports world marked 6 years since Kobe's untimely death. Luka wasn't the only one playing inspired basketball against the Bulls, though. As a team, the Lakers shot 56% from the field and almost 49% from deep. Their defense also came alive in this game, forcing 15 turnovers, 12 in the first half, and converted them into 23 points. The Lakers now improved their record to 28 wins and 17 losses, good for 5th in the West. The Bulls, meanwhile, dropped to 9th in the East after splitting their first 46 games.
Yeah, just being aggressive. I trying to blitz, not trying to blitz. They switched up coverage, so I just trying to be aggressive, protect the paint, and then create from there.
Excellent defensive first half for you guys. You forced 12 turnovers. How were you able to bring some of that defense that you had in Dallas late in the game early here in Chicago?
Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job in the first half. Then we kind of relaxed on the third one again, just like in Dallas. So we gotta work on our third quarters. But overall, great game for everybody.
Rui had the couple of big threes in Dallas in the fourth quarter, and then he just barely misses tonight. What have you seen from Hachimura?
Yeah, he's been great. Obviously, coming back for injury is not easy, but he's been playing amazing. So we need every time we need him out here, and the way he's playing is pretty awesome.
All right, so still 4 games on this trip. JJ said that at some point hoping to get Austin Reeves back. Have you missed Austin a little bit? Looking forward to getting him back on the court.
Yeah, I can't wait till he's back on court so I can relax a little bit so he helps us out win these games.
Donovan Mitchell had his own explosion to power the Cleveland Cavaliers past the Orlando Magic. Spida finished with a whopping 45 points, including 5 threes, as the Cavs took the win 114-98. The game started out with the Magic swinging big. They actually outscored the Cavs 32-22 in the opening period. But Orlando lost control in the second quarter as Cleveland countered with a 39-24 blast, sparked by 15 points from Mitchell alone. The All-Star guard finished the game with a 60% shooting clip. He was also 10 of 12 from the free throw line. Paolo Banchero tried to punch back with his 37 markers and 10 rebounds to no avail. The Cavs have now won 4 straight and now have a record of 28 wins and 20 losses. The Magic have lost 4 in a row, dropping them to a 23-22 slate.
Meantime, the Charlotte Hornets with a stunning blowout to end their 11-game losing skid to the Philadelphia 76ers. The Hornets led by as many as 50 big points in this game. And eventually, the win at home by 37 markers, 130-93. 8 Charlotte players scored in double figures. Brandon Miller led Buzz City's balanced attack with 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 steals. In contrast, the Sixers just went cold. Their usual leading scorer, Tyrese Maxey, made just 2 of his 11 field goal attempts and finished with only 6 markers. Only 3 Philly players hit 10 points, led by Kelly Oubre, 17. The Sixers did play without Joel Embiid and Paul George, who sat out the first night of a back-to-back. Both of them were listed unavailable because of left knee injury management. The Hornets now have 19 wins against 28 losses, and the Sixers settle for 24 victories and 21 setbacks.
For more NBA games today, here are the scores. The Atlanta Hawks ride a 17-0 second-half run to soar past the Indiana Pacers 132-116. The Boston Celtics squander a 23-point lead, but hold on to beat the Portland Trailblazers 102-94. Kevin Durant and Alperen Şengün score 33 apiece to lead the Houston Rockets past the Memphis Grizzlies 108-99. And lastly, the Minnesota Timberwolves end a 5-game skid with a 108-83 blowout of the Golden State Warriors. Woof. Coming up, a legend back on the tennis court with a family twist. Serena Williams shares a special moment with her daughters and gives fans a Welcome back. You're watching Play-by-Play on One News. Several Filipino players are making a name for themselves in the international Mobile Legends Bang Bang scene, albeit under a foreign club. Mobile journalist Amy Atienza talked to one of them, Onyx Indonesia's Coyote, to talk about his reasons for moving overseas. Watch this.
Filipino teams have had the number of its Indonesian counterparts in the Mobile Legends Bang Bang World Championships. In the recently concluded M7 Worlds, Aurora Gaming Philippines dominated Indonesian team Alter Ego in front of their home crowd nonetheless. This marks the 3rd year in a row that Indonesia reached the grand final only to falter in the biggest stage. That win is also a continued testament that the Pinoys are on a different level skill-wise. So much so that other countries are tapping Filipino talent to bolster their rosters. Among them, Filipino import Kyrie Rayos del Sol of Onyx, Indonesia. He has been the face of the Indo-ML, having won 5 MPL Indonesia crowns and an MLBB Southeast Asia Cup title. Kyrie also led Onyx to 2 runner-up finishes in the M3 and M5 World Championships. This M7, his team got bounced out by Team Liquid Philippines in the lower bracket, and they had to settle for 7th to 8th place. With the Philippines continuing its dominance, Kyrie admitted he's been silently contemplating a return to his homeland.
Napapaisip po ako minsan na kung gusto ko manalo ng series na parang gusto kong bumalik na Pinas. Siguro nung after namin matalo ng EWC. MSC EWC po.
But that's not to say that the 20-year-old jungler regrets going overseas to pursue his career. Kyrie says he's grateful for the treatment he received from his organization and the camaraderie he has built with his teammates.
Unang-una po dahil sa pera, dahil gusto ko rin pong pagandahin yung buhay ng pamilya ko po. Gusto ko makatulong sa pamilya ko, ayun po talaga yung pinakarason.
The Pinoy import also revealed that he was offered to represent Indonesia in the 2023 Southeast Asian Games, but he declined. When asked, though, what could make him go back to the Philippines,
Hindi ko po alam kasi po maganda talaga yung tato sa akin ng Onyx kahit siguro kumahati ko po yung katawan ko sa dalawa. Kasi po ayoko rin po silang iwan kasi po sobrang okay po talaga yung tato sa akin ng mga kampi ko sa ng Onyx.
whether he stays in the Philippines or not, Kyrie is still a Filipino. Kapatid Amy Atienza, we are One News.
In the PBA, Game 4 of the Philippine Cup Finals is on tap tomorrow. The defending champions, the San Miguel Beermen and the TNT Tropang 5G, will resume their battle for the crown at 7:30 p.m. at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay. The game will also be live on PBA Rush, RPTV, the Pilipinas Live app, and the One Sports YouTube channel. San Miguel is seeking a commanding 3-1 series lead. But despite having momentum on their side, head coach Leo Austria reminds his players to keep their eyes on the prize. Austria knows TNT will bounce back, just like how they almost did in Game 3. The Beermen might have taken the match, but not before seeing their 17-point lead vanish. They needed heroics from CJ Perez in the final minute to get them over the hump.
We have to address to them that this is a finals, so cannot afford to relax because our opponents always thinking how to get back because this is a championship game. They have to recover physically, mentally, and then kailangan makuha uli nila yung to refocus on the next game because alam natin na talk and text after na nakatied kami, nakita natin yung bagsik nila ngayon and nakita natin yung kanilang adjustment.
The Tropang 5G did get a major boost. RR Pogoy returned after missing 2 weeks of action due to a hamstring issue. Pogoy says the injury hasn't fully healed yet, though it's become manageable. Pogoy played sparingly in Game 3, finishing with 4 points and 2 rebounds in over 17 minutes of action.
All NBA lineup for you today, Tuesday, last Tuesday of January. Let's start with the Grizzlies and the Rockets right now in Houston. Şengün against Santi Aldama. Take a look at the big man, the spin dunking on both Aldama and G.G. Jackson in the process. Shaquille O'Neal calls him the Turkish Terminator, and that right there is why he is called that, the All-Star. Şengün, one-hand slam against 2 defenders, 33 big points for the Turkish big man. 9 boards, 6 assists. Rockets take down the Grizzlies in H-Town. Final score 108-99. On to the next play. How about this, Luka Doncic? Behind the back, cross-court, Gabe Vincent, one-hand catch, pass to Rui Hachimura, 4-3. Look at that play. Showtime Lakers. Rui launches, hits the bullseye. Doncic, 46 big points in this one. 12 assists. Vincent, 3 dunks. That's one of them. Hachimura exploding off the bench for 23 points. But the best play, arguably, Jackson Hayes with Showtime dunk here. Picking the pocket of Josh Giddey. The big man going all the way. And the East Bay slam on the break. Nasty from Jax. Take a look at that. Woo! Like a slam dunk contest dunk there from big man Jackson Hayes, who also chipped in. By the way, big numbers, 8 points, quality numbers from Jax off the bench, including that nasty dunk. So nice, we gotta watch it 1, 2, 3, 4 times there. And the Lakers beat the Bulls 129-118. Happy Tuesday, see you tomorrow.
And before we go, Serena Williams back on a tennis court is always a sight, but this time it came with a family twist. The 23-time Grand Slam champion shared a sweet Instagram video of her hitting balls alongside her daughters Olympia and Adira. 8-year-old Olympia was seen rallying on the backcourt, mirroring mom's moves, while 2-year-old Adira kept things light, stepping away from her racket mid-session. Williams captioned the post, "Generational tennis." Since stepping away from competition in 2022, any glimpse of Serena on the court tends to spark comeback talk. But for now, it's all about family, fun, and sharing her first love with the next generation.
Grabe, no? The next generation na. Olympia and Adira, and who best to teach them than one of the greatest ever
They
do
don't
it.
even know how great she is.
For them, it's just playtime, like laro-laro lang. But when they go get older, man, be like mom. That'll be tough. Olympia and Adira, that's really a nice sight to see. That's all from us tonight, mga kapatid. Catch us again tomorrow, Wednesday, 9 p.m. for play-by-play of the day's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV, Channel 8 on SD, and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Filipinas Live.
I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Shaska Litton Calao. Thank you for watching, mga kapatid.